miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but we've got football to perk up our spirits. That's the good news. At Paul Brown Stadium, that's where we're at here in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yo. You ready to watch this loss? Me.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
I'm about to lose to the... What's up?
The 40-yard line.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Eastern. But he works.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line.
So what you're saying is you're not waiting up the play? Okay. I mean, I don't care. I was just asking, is that what you were saying?
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
I say he doesn't watch wrestling.
Cook who sends it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Oh, so what you're saying is are you saying we're kids because we watch it?
Make a mistake in this phase of the game because you could. It's all on him. All eyes there.
So you're saying, yeah, it sounds like you're saying because we're kids.
Ends up putting it on the carpet.
It sounds like you're saying because we're kids that we watch it.
Something for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins.
Okay. So you're saying is are you saying we're kid-minded? That's what you're saying.
Well, we've said it
This motherfucker got political. This motherfucker know the political way. Hey, my stream up if y'all.
Running back one. You've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there.
I'm streaming. Fucking missed. Damn, fucking 16-mile win, bro. Can I share the screen while I'm playing? Can I share the screen while I'm playing? Streaming. Well, let me. All right, bro.
Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
My thumb hurt.
Lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 22.
I must say, it took building. Yeah, building is gone.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's
Yep.
going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18.
Yeah, I was thinking, I downloaded that bitch. I downloaded that motherfucker. You thinking the same shit I'm thinking? Yeah, I downloaded my shit.
From all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. This time Burrow will look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Hey, yo.
So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field, but to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
And this is going to be hauled in, so they get the two-point conversion, and now they have an 8-6 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one
I'm down 6-8.
back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck you playing.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little
I
extra.
should just loaded that bitch.
But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward.
How am I supposed to it?
Pass.
I don't mean I'm opposed to it.
Here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up.
I will never participate in none of that shit. None of it. Whenever you ever see me participate in anything that y'all do that like give niggas shit.
This time Jackson will throw it. Rolling to his right.
Nah.
And he is
Nope.
into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
I never partake in none of that.
Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 8 on the year.
Huh?
And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now it's Crowder.
Let me stick that nigga around.
The 25 to the 27.
Yo, why is my lineup fucked up, bruh?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
You said what? Nah, I passed the fuck out. I was trying to watch it, but
Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Here's Burrow.
I got... Yo, what the fuck is my shit going to engage 8 for? I'm trying to...
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down.
I didn't mean to. I tried to audible out of it, but...
You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Burrow now off the bootleg. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield.
See, like, my lineup all fucked up, because why is he starting instead of my cornerback?
He makes another catch here for good yardage.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off here, the 32.
It's saying they pay me, I do this
And
for
he
free.
will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
Who, me?
A big play.
Nigga, because I was jamming a button for him. He was trying to scramble and he wasn't taking off.
If you want to be accepted,
Like, he was trying to scramble and I'm hitting a button for my player to come down and my player not coming down.
Point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they throw the
Sauce Gardner just got his first pick.
as this one's in the air.
Nigga, I got 15 million in cap. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck is that possible. You said what?
The Bengals drive about
Yay!
and following the pick 6, and they had decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
and I think all you say to your
Yeah, I gave him
let's just take care of the football. Make some better decisions on this.
I gave him 300.
Here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting
You said what?
on the sack.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a way.
I don't know. Is that next year or would that fall on this year?
In the area, evades a few, but couldn't evade.
In the offseason.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Room past the 20.
Oh.
And he'll finally be taken down at the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it'll be next season or this season coming up.
The key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side.
You said what?
And he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Hey, so like, yeah, I'm confused. I'm like, how the fuck I don't know.
Burrow gonna fake to mix it and now look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
Nah, I can't get a stop. I'm trash.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot.
Who, me?
Trying to get a jump start.
I know. I ain't know who to take right there. I fucked that one up.
And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Nixon will try the right side. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Excuse me.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference.
4th and 24. My man said, I'm going to go for it.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
But defensively, you're over there.
Nigga played, man. I don't understand this game. A linebacker ran step for step with Odell Beckham.
After the turnover, now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
What?
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end.
That's not this game. I just thought about it, nigga. That's not the game I'm supposed to lose. The Falcons on y'all bet. One y'all bet on.
Offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
You said what?
And Charles, you know, it seems
Steamroll me.
when you fall down early, there can be a tendency.
Oh, you're the Falcons?
To get it all back in one fell swoop.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you win.
That thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're
Yeah, I'm gonna let you win.
plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot just as you
Fuck up
mentioned
that bet.
and you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game.
Oh shit, he's wide open. I'm not even looking over there. I'm looking at somebody else.
They sack him back at the 36. There for the sack.
Nigga said, so you gonna let me steamroll you? I ain't know you was a Falcon. That's how. So how you pick me to beat you?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Nigga, right? Dog, my.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan.
Nigga, I lost the what's his name? I lost the Derek.
The early games going on here around the NFL. Jackson on the give to Dobbins, and they won't fare much better.
I lost the Derek. I lost the Eric in the playoffs. My nigga, like.
This time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much.
Yo, that team is ridiculous, ain't it?
Perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He completes it to Beckham, and in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown on the year, and the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and a route is.
Odell got his first touchdown as a Raven.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens add on. Tucker with the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half.
Yeah, we gonna see Emory Jones before this game over.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Complete to his.
Oh, I meant to head stick him. Oh, we just bullied his ass.
Across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Ravens are going to
Jeremy Chin with the pick.
at their own 47-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown
You see the
in
score?
this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough, it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jackson on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Jackson will throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell.
Now they said Lamar, they said, what's it called? What the fuck? They had the conference today. Bashadi was like, they've instructed Eric not to call Lamar anymore about the contract. They like when Lamar's ready to sit down for the contract, they'll discuss it.
So 6 seconds all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
They was like, there's no contract even been discussed. No numbers, no nothing. Nothing's been discussed about an extension with him yet.
The Bengals drive about to get
God, Lamar said he said he don't want no extension.
Time likely for just one play. The strong running. And he's taken
said what?
down, but able to slip across the 35. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front.
He ain't gonna be able to hit free agency for at least 2 more years. Like at least 3. He got this season coming up and then 2 franchise tags. Alright, so what you gonna do? Just sit home? Yeah, that nigga not doing that. You say who?
All right, coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
Le'Veon Bell. You talking? I don't know. That's 2 whole different characters.
Forecast calling for more the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Once again, they run with Mixon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Yep.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he won't be close to a first down.
Yep. Just get the most expensive one. Get the yearly. Call it a day.
Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score.
Oh, I hit the wrong button like shit.
Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal. And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield. And
touchdown! Rashad Bateman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Mixon with a first down carry. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up.
He got to call some real plays. He over here calling his basic-ass offense.
No space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Huh?
Back to Mixon on second down.
I don't know, some nigga named Tony.
Goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. From midfield now, Burrow.
Oh, I missed the hit stick. I missed the hit stick. That was a bad read on him. That's probably why I ain't even.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Nigga, oh my God.
Now Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
He said, yeah, they it's the playoffs only though, so that shit ass. I think it's ass, but
not look particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm about to let him score because I'm trying to put up another touchdown with Lamar.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Burrow on play action. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now it's Crowder. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 42 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm. Sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Let's go. He dropped it.
Fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Come on, Odell.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned.
Come on, Odell. That's a catch, bro.
Because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 23-yard run. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now it's Crowder. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches?
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that score.
What you mean? You don't want to throw the pick. Nigga, I missed a field goal for you. No, I'm lying. I ain't missed that shit on purpose.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
Yo, I ain't never seen them out the win like this, bro.
Now it's Crowder.
Fuck yeah, like that shit, wow.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Nah, I don't want to see no one like this.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And boy, this defense
You say you what?
really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense
Nigga said, fuck that.
All game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field, downfield.
Oh, that nigga trucked me. Good shit.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On third down, Mixon with a first down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This is Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
So you see the Ravens offer the contract to Wagner.
This is Mixon.
Fuck did he do, Buzz?
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line.
Huh?
Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
The fuck? That nigga said have Queen do what he do best. That nigga don't do nothing good.
This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
He good at that week. I ain't gonna lie, he good at the not the hot mic inside. What's the other one?
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And they're gonna try the screen.
Yeah, like he good at that. But when he gotta do like inside and shit like that, he's trash.
Short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
I'm about to say Malik Harrison might get cut. He might stay on the team for
On 1st and 10,
he might stay on the team for special teams and shit. Cause you know if you could play special teams, they keep you on the team.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that
Is that what?
time he hand the ball to a back.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling